Behind the scenes, I've been working tirelessly on this account. It's been 4 weeks since the last episode, I know, but let me first show you what I've done. Then we can actually go a bit more in depth. I want to actually give an actual outline of what my goals are this series. Also, for people who are new here, I do want to explain the rules again, so just so everything's clear, we know what the parameters are for this series. But as you can see here, we did get 2050 rank in the Pirate Rumble exhibition. Now this is 100% required to complete the Master Chopperman missions, because you have to get the Gather Island, every single Gather Island, to level 15 to complete the Master missions. You can only get up to level 6 if you haven't achieved in exhibition or championships. So this should be able to get us there. There is still a few missions that are stopping us from getting to where we want to be though, but I definitely will take these rewards. More flags are actually very useful on a new account. Of course, the Rumble tickets are great, and we'll take gems. Now, a few things off the bat. As you can see, okay, I should probably actually hide my layout, but as you can see, we do have 1,503 rainbow gems. So that's about 1,000 more than I had before, which is great. I did complete story mode. I didn't do all the challenge missions for story mode because I know some of them are quite challenging, so I might actually go through them on screen for you guys. I will show you guys my teams in a few moments that I've been using for all the different game modes: Pirate King Adventures, Pirate Rumble, as well as regular content. So I also do have Pirate level 308, which is a bit bad considering how much farming I've done, which is why I do want to get Neptune Coliseum as soon as possible. So if you take a look at my character box, I also do have a decent amount of stamina now, 183. I'm actually starting to spend quite a few of my stamina meats. I would usually wait a bit more for my stamina bar to get a bit higher, but there's no point in waiting. I at least got to a decent amount, I think 150, before I started using my stamina meats, so at least I'm getting some decent value from them. But if you take a look at my box here, I have 4,776 manuals of Golden Pound Usopp, which means that I farmed 4,776 Skyheim turtles. Now that is a lot. I've just been doing this in the background while I'm doing other things, and as you can see, my size straw hats, 7 of them are at level 150. We just have to do the Nami, Chopper, as well as Jinbei. The one problem here is that we do not get guiding keys anymore, the limit break expansion keys for rare recruits. The only sources I know right now is treasure map, so we're gonna have to go very hard in treasure map. We are in a grand line. The event will be starting in 2 days, and unfortunately we will need to have one team for every mini boss, which is going to be a pain. Of course, I'm going to be using the size straw hats as the final boss and intrusion team for the maximum points possible. But another thing I wanted to show you is I have completed all of the Pirate King Adventures missions. It took so long, bro. It took so long. I'm going to first explain the rules though. First off, I would like to say that the goal for this series is to complete all of the GOP challenge missions as of right now. It means we will need to get a wide variety of free-to-play characters for both, for all the types, and also we're going to need to have a very strong team to handle the Heavenly Demon 2 GOP challenge, as well as the Revolutionary Army 2 challenge. So as of now, that is the goal. If we do get there fast and then I want to continue the series, I might still do that, but as of right now, for YouTube, that will be the end of the series. As for the rules, we are not allowed to use any friend captains besides our own Bandai captain. That means we can't use any characters that we don't have in our box as a friend captain. So if we take a look at my friend list, I've been playing for what, 30 days now, over 30 days, and I still haven't accepted any friend requests. I'm completely bare bones, just my own Bandai friend captain. Unfortunately, that means we won't get as many friend points, which is a bit unfortunate considering that is our main source of free-to-play characters at the moment. But if I take a look at my mail here, as you can see, we reached login day 30 about 3 days ago. So yeah, the account is about a month old right now. The Gather Island, actually will level that up in a moment. I'm not going to do that on camera, it's very boring. But let's take a look at what master missions I need to complete. I should probably first explain the rest of the rules though. 1, we cannot use any captain above a 2.5x attack boosting multiplier until I complete these Master Chopperman missions. As of right now, I don't have specific goals set for the rest of the multipliers. So after this, we will have a goal to get up to a 4x captain multiplier. And then, of course, after that, maybe 4.5x and then a 5x attack boosting captain. So, of course, we are going to be struggling in game modes because even though we can use these free-to-play strats, we can't really use any of these Luffys as our captain. I did keep the 5-star Luffy because he does have a very different kit compared to his 5+ version. But even in this form, he is going to give himself a 3.5x attack boosting multiplier, which is above what we can do. And also we're still in the 2.5x phase, so we still need to complete Master Chopperman missions. It's very hard to find people who actually give such a low attack boosting multiplier in modern day characters, but it's fine. We have a few other missions here. I've been playing Rumble every day. I've been spending my recollection points at the recollection archive every day, and I'm still quite a ways away from clearing these. I'm not sure how far they go. I think for the recollection archive missions, it goes up to 1000. So I need to spend another 3 days getting this mission done, another 4 days for the next one, and then another 5 days for the final mission. So it's going to take a whole nother like 2 weeks just from this stupid mission. We don't have any recollection tomes either, so I can't artificially get those done. And then there's also these missions where you must just clear a clash one time. I have done most of these, I think. I have a lot of free clash units in my box, but they're very old characters. The only one I want to take a look at is going to be Clash Mihawk, because he does have a level limit break. The final mission here is going to be also clearing some training forest. I think it's literally just the first one. I don't think we're going to have to do any more after this. Probably the worst mission though is this one, where you have to use a expansion key twice. And I don't know, you're gonna have to use even more after this. I don't think this is the final mission. I don't know where they expect us to get this from, because they removed all guiding keys from the GARP challenges. You used to be able to get them from there before, but after they updated these challenges, I don't see any guiding keys as rewards for the Chopperman missions. So literally the only way for us to get these silver keys to expand our strats is going to be through treasure map, which is quite unfortunate. Even if we can get, I don't think we're going to be able to get a lot. Maybe 2 max per treasure map. It's ridiculous. So these missions are definitely a lot harder than what I remembered. They just take a long time to get through. They're not very hard, I'd say. Just super watered down. Of course, we will have the challenge missions after this. So I'm not looking forward to those. Co-op is going to be a huge pain in the ass to do. But I'd say that's basically it for the rules. So I did say I am looking for Neptune. Currently I'm using this law. Now you might go to the comments and say, why don't you use the new Luffy? He has a better XP multiplier. To that I say, he is too strong of a captain. Even though this is not really clearing content, it's just farming pirate XP levels. I still don't want to break the rules. The Luffy is a 4x captain or 4.5x. Too strong for this challenge. This law is our only option right now. So I've been farming 5,000 Heims with a 1.2x pirate XP captain, which is a bit stupid. Even though I wasn't recording, I should have tried Neptune at least one time to try and get one copy. He is a 1.5x, a huge step up from what this is right now. Besides that, I was talking extensively about Gene Ango, a very irrelevant story mode character. I did pull him. Well, I first farmed him up. He is a 1.5x berry boosting captain, and he gives a chance of dropping an extra drop every quest. So I've been using him on all the daily quests, the manuals, the Heims, the daily gem quest, and he also gives me a free extra drop or 2, since I do run him as a friend captain. And I will also use him against the berry cave to give me some extra berries, which is really nice. So he's a great character. I gave him cotton candy. Besides that, there's the Pirate King Adventures Akainu, who is definitely going to be a great asset to my box. I still need to get the last few copies of him. Unfortunately, Pirate King Adventures is very difficult for a new player, while if you are playing with these restrictions. So I will have to maybe wait until I get the 3x captains before I go into that content. Then we have Mihawk here. I did tell you guys before, he has a very strong level limit break. So his captain is going to go up to 5x. So he's definitely a ways away from being used. His special is great though, so I can still take advantage of this. 6 turns enemy defense up gone, 30% HP cut in early content. This is going to be great. Especially in like the training forest for Mihawk is going to be awesome to have. With so many enemies, I can health cut all of them. Then we have an attack boost, which is awesome, and it's a very strong attack boost. I gave tomes to basically all of my good characters, and as you can see, we have a ton of story mode characters fattening up our box. I will take a look at all these characters and see which ones are actually useful. I did get Clash Mihawk at the top here. Bellamy, just a lot of different characters. I still haven't finished leveling up all of them. I've been focusing purely on the size Straw Hats. Now, I did get one limit break key, and I used it on Brook, so it might be a bit weird because I didn't use it on the new Luffy, or the 5+ Luffy I mean. That is because Brook, massive part of him is the fact that he's a double special activation unit. Luffy, he really doesn't get anything besides stats from his expansion, and also of course the upgraded captain. That's a huge thing. If you are not playing with these restrictions, please expand Luffy first, because he gets hunger. That's useful, but most importantly, he gets the XP boost upgrade in his captain ability. He becomes a 1.5x, I think, or a 1.4x. Much better captain ability for pirate XP boosting. So if you are a new player, you don't have any Jack, Marco, Roger to boost your pirate XP, please expand this Luffy first. He's the most useful as a new player. But for me, I can't use Luffy as a captain yet. Brook is the best option. His special is double special activation and wave clears enemies. So in Treasure Map, oh, it's gonna be so nice. It's gonna be so nice to use this character. And he also has a very strong special. It also reduces threshold and resilience by 5 turns, I believe, and also gives you or gives the enemy an increased damage taken if they don't have an immunity. That's about it. The next character I will expand is Sanji. He's also, honestly, even more important. I would say if you are using a second key, do it on Sanji. His use is heavily reliant on his double special activation. So I'd first do Luffy, then Sanji, and then Brook. A lot of these other characters like Robin and Nami do have reduced special charge time at the start of the quest as a third potential ability. So I would also recommend them after that. And then you can focus on these other characters. The rest of them are just kind of random abilities that you don't really matter as much. So those 4 or 5 characters I'd focus on. For now, I'm just going to do Sanji next, and then I will go into Nami and Robin. Luffy is low priority. Regardless, I do want to show you guys my Rumble team that I've been using. It's actually been very effective. If we take a look at my win rate, it's probably extremely high. I think I only lost like twice or thrice in a span of 60 battles. And that's just because I was patient. I mean, you can't win real matches with this team. Now it is maxed, basically, so it is much stronger than what it could be if you are a new player. But I did max out all the abilities, and also try to make a very decent build using these characters, putting the base units on the front, and then I put Chopper there. He's a healer, so he's gonna come in after one of our units dies and heals the rest of them. The rest of these guys are just kind of support, and I also have them at max level, so I put them there. Everyone here is, as I said, at max. I used all of my flags. I did buy some from the Rayleigh's Bazaar. One thing that is awesome about this account is that we have so much Rayleigh points from selling the units from the free multis, free tickets, as well as doing the Golden Pound Usopp. 5,000 copies of Golden Pound Usopp is 50,000 Rayleigh points. So that's how much I've gotten from just farming golden pound Usopp. So that's awesome. So here lies the next problem. Do you guys think I should be able to buy the free to play legends? Now, I'm not touching free legends from Rumble. If I get those, I sell them. The only thing I think is right for the series is to buy these characters. I mean, I still can't use them as my captain, don't get me wrong. They are 4.5x 5x captains. I'm not allowed to use them as captain, but their specials are going to be great. I mean, Vivi's a free conditional attack boost that procs itself. She also heals, so just as a free character to run as a sub to help with damage, these characters would be great. So I think I should be able to get these, because I mean the only way to obtain them is through through this exchange and other exchanges in the game. As for other legends, the Rumble legends, as long as a character is pullable with rainbow gems, I am not allowed to use them. So everything else is free reign in my opinion, so these characters included. But besides that, I am going to spend all of my rally points right now on getting these ships. So all these ships here are going to cost about 7.5k rally points per ship, but all of them are kind of unique, and with how limited our box is, having specific ships is going to be great for if you're trying to build new teams. Now, most of them are pretty bad, I'll admit, but it's always nice to have options for what ship we want to start modding next. We do have quite a bit of cola. That's not just from farming golden pound Usopp, but also from the missions, from the Chopper Man missions, I think the master ones, and also the parking adventures. Of course, I did tell you guys that I did get all 300 turtles done from the parking adventures missions. So let me just quickly show you what team I've been using, because yeah, I've been doing auto and I do get only about 2 to 3 turtles per run, so you can imagine how long it took. I have to do auto for all 3 of the bosses. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it in time for the limited missions to go away. I think the day after the limited missions went, I got the 300 rewards. So that's a bit unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. We still got quite a few rewards, not just rainbow gems, but cola, and also I think we got a few level limit break posters for rare recruits. I can't remember though. So we're gonna have a lot of characters here, and I have modded the host ship. I'm pretty sure I did this in the last episode. It's been great. 2x pirate XP. It has a lot of healing, of course cooldown, and also perfect easy to hit, and the special for the ship has been so helpful. So I'm very happy we got the ship maxed out. Definitely gonna focus on one of these 2 ships next, the merry-go or the flying merry-go, because it is a either 2 turns of despair reduction ship or a 1 turn bind 1 turn despair reducing ship. Now this one has a special that has only 10 cooldown that reduces another turn of despair and bind, so I might go for the regular merry-go. What does the special do? It reduces another 2 turns of despair. So it's either I go full in on despair or I go in with a more balanced build, which I might do. But I think that's about it. I just wanted to talk about how the account's been doing, where I'm at. One last thing I do want to do before ending off the video is I do want to sell off this guy. I have been waiting for the video to actually do this. So if you scroll down, we will find this guy, Luffy. So of course, from doing all the panel missions, I've gotten a lot of basically the entire free to play Rumble team. I mean, they did a big update where you can get all the good characters from just playing as a new beginner, and those characters are great. It was very difficult to try and sell them off. Rebecca Toy Soldier, this Luffy, I think there was also Scopper Gaban. A lot of them, all of them are maxed, by the way. That Luffy is Super 10 of 5, so goodbye, I guess. I also forgot to say, but I got another copy of Gene Angle from Friend Point Pools after I farmed him. It was kind of stupid. But yeah, that's gonna be basically it. Next episode, we're gonna farm Neptune. I'm gonna get a team ready. But let me quickly show you the teams that I'm using right now before I end off the video. So this is the one for the Golden Pound Usopp quest. No middle right character because that unit gets binded, so not running a middle right character does save us a bit of time because the enemy doesn't even do the action. Then this team here is just kind of I haven't even really used it, but this Clawhador is a very interesting character. He's a -2 cooldown unit and a 2x attack booster, so still very usable in my stage of the content as a speed farming captain. This team here was just so I could clear dex clashes. This one I don't really use. Character is interesting. She's a 1 cooldown only, but she is a 2.25x and have a decent fighter team from all the fighters on the Destroyer team. This is the team I've been using in Pirate King Adventures. So Kanjuro and Orochi is definitely my best booster. I can't use them as a friend captain though, because they are a 2 or 4.25x attack boosting captain, unfortunately. Frankie is a 2.5x the free spirit, definitely the most broad of the captain abilities from the substroyats, besides Luffy I mean. And then I've been using this against the manual quest daily as well as the regular gem and Heim quests. So that's about it. I mean, I'm very excited to go to 3x, but unfortunately I don't know if there's even any really good characters that are exactly a 3x attack boosting captain. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more of this series in the future. I also did some go up challenges. I did up until which one I just lost from autoing, and we got up till 11, so that's very interesting. We will go into that in another video, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, and I'm out.